I've had a few people ask, how did I cut out the flower petals because of this curve that's in the middle of the petal here? So what I thought I'd do is I'll do a short video to show you how I do it, and this is by no means the only way of doing it. This is just how I do it. I'm going to be using my Lepinit double-wheeled nippers. I use the scorer breaker pliers to actually cut the tile down. I'm doing it on white tile. There's no difference to me using the blue tile, which I had here, but I thought it would be a lot easier to see if I used a white tile. And I'm going to be using compound nippers as well. So I'm just going to mark this down, or mark this out, I should say. Just roughly. Now, what I generally do is I use the double-wheeled nippers to cut around it, and then I use the compound nippers to get in there and finite the petal down. But again, you can use these without a problem. There are other pieces of equipment you can use. You don't have to use compound nippers, but I find these really easy to work with, and they take less force to get the same results as some other tools out there in the marketplace. So in this case, I'm going to just, and I'll try and keep this in camera, I'm just going to go around the edge. And I normally cut off a bulk amount first, and the reason being is that I just feel that it helps. So if you were to bite off a chunk, you might break it up here. So I find that, if you're taking off small chips, it's actually better. For me, that is. And don't forget to wear your safety glasses when doing this. Okay, so now I'm just going in now and cutting around. And you will find some tiles will be harder to cut to a shape than other tiles because they're going to have been high-fired. Very high fired. So it depends on the temperature, what they're fired at, as to how difficult they are to cut. So I'm just going around here. Now, when it comes to these pieces here, I find that the double-wheeled nippers tend to have an automatic curve on them. So you use this to its advantage. So I go in here and I just see how it curved in, and I just keep doing that. And then when you get into this area here, if I was to go straight in here, the chances are this corner could chip or this corner could chip. So what I tend to do is I take the sides off a little bit first and then gradually just go in. Because once you start aiming the nippers in this way, the tile can break there, and I have had that actually happen. Now in here, it's the same thing. If I'm doing in here, I just do a nip and it cuts it to a curve. So I'm just going to go in again, very small nips. Okay, now what I'm going to do now is use my compound nippers. So I'll open those up. And again, I'm just going to do small nips. Very hard doing it this way, trying to show on the camera. There you go. And again, just very small nips, and that will give you your curve that you need. And then I go around the edge here, like in the other videos, and I just clean these up. There you go. You just keep going around until you've got it all nice. Like I said, some tiles will be harder to cut than others, but that's just the nature of the beast. Your floor tile is going to be harder to cut than your wall tiles in general. There you go. We'll just clean down this a bit more here. It's a little bit off there. There you go. Oops, it's this top bit. Thank you all for the lovely comments as well on my videos. I appreciate that. And there you go. And you can go around a bit further if you want to finite it, but I won't waste your time with it. But that's how I do the inside curve. Remember, it's not big chunks, it's small chips that will get you that design in your pedal. Well, I hope that's helped you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section on the YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy.